We are a polyamorous triad. Me and Emily, we met in 2010. Almost 3 years ago, we met Allie, and we've been together now for 2 years. She is the stepmother to my oldest daughter, and then now we have our new baby. Allie is her biological mother. She got pregnant so fast.
It was a shock.
We had some people like contacting her, like, did they just get with you so you can have a baby for them? That's one of the worst things you could say as far as to her, because,
Sorry.
you know what I'm saying? It's like she deals with, issues in that area. It's so nice out here today. We are a polyamorous triad. Me and Emily, we met in 2010. We've been together ever since. We've been married for 5 years. We had already, I guess you could say, had encounters with other women, but they weren't looking for a relationship at that time.
Yeah.
But we realized that we didn't want to keep inviting different people into our life like that. So we ended up, I guess you could say, trying it out with someone. And we like that dynamic better. About 2 years ago, we met Allie. It was a 4th of July, I guess you could say, cookout.
We started to really hang out a lot after that. And then it kind of just gradually turned into something. It wasn't something planned. We kind of just all came together.
Here we are now, over 2 years later. So
I biologically don't have any children. When I first met Trell, I knew that he already had Lily. We call her Lily, but Aaliyah is her name.
We met about a year after she was born. And then now we have our new baby, Rain.
Oh, yeah.
Emily had, her issues with it at first. It happened so abruptly, it was so fast.
It was a shock.
It was like, we're with Allie, and it's like, oh, here's Rain.
Yeah, it was quick. It was quick. So
very fast.
we had some people contacting her, like, did they just get with you so you can have a baby for them, or are you a surrogate?
Yeah, they thought I was a surrogate.
Yeah, and it was like, yo, no. That's one of the worst things you could say as far as to her, because,
Sorry.
you know what I'm saying? It's like she deals with, issues in that area. So we've all been working on that.
I don't want them to add this part.
It's okay, it's real, but at the end of the day, it just was it's insulting.
I even have to explain to friends, when they're like, when are you gonna have a kid? It's such a common question because we've been together so long, but it's like a jab every time.
Some people try to test our relationship and cause little triggers, but we're unbreakable, honestly.
I eventually would like to have a child, so eventually we'll get there. But it's just something that it has to be planned,
Yummy! Baby Rain is being raised by me and Emily, so she has 2 mothers, which is pretty lucky of her. So
She calls them both
she
mama
already
now.
calls Emily mom, and as well me.
We'll definitely let her know that Allie is her biological mother as far as, she gave birth to her. But we're raising her together, and nobody loves her any less.
Can you talk to me about your baby sister?
Oh my god, I couldn't even believe that she was actually there. She's just crazy now.
Lily is very open about it. She's happy about it. She loves Allie. Allie loves her.
I think it's because in the beginning we didn't sit her down okay, this is what's gonna happen. It was more
She
so
kinda just figured it out.
Yeah, it was more so we were living our life, and it was just this is Allie. She just saw it, that it was organic. How do you feel about all of us?
I don't care.
You told me somebody asked you something about it, and you said,
It was a kid when we went to that one pool party on 4th
It was 4th of July.
oh yeah, what happened? What happened?
She's like, oh, is that your mom? I was like, yeah. She's like, well, is that your dad? And he was like, yeah. And he's like, why is your dad hugging her? I was like, because they're all dating. She's like, how? I was like, you asked your mom. I don't want to talk about this.
Did you lose any friends when you became part of their relationship?
I did. I lost a handful of friends when I came into the relationship.
I didn't lose any friends at all. I guess that's the thing about being a guy. It's they always assume something is cool, but they don't even want to really know why you're the way you are. They just assume oh, you a dude. You got multiple girls, you cool.
Yeah.
And it's yeah, it's cool, but it's also a challenge. Some people just assume that we're just an open relationship. Yo, what up, bro? All right, man. What's going on? I have friends that don't understand. It's not like they're against it. They just still don't quite understand the dynamic. Like, we're all together, not just there with me.
What did you think the first time Trell told you about being in a poly relationship?
I was impressed. I was like, man, I don't know how you do it. One is enough.
People don't understand what our lifestyle is. They just see two women and one man. They think it's just party, lit, turn up.
Right.
And that's part of it, but that's not the whole thing.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
small fraction of what it really is, man. Like I said, it's work. It's an actual relationship, and it's work, man.
A lot of it too. If your friends and your spouses enjoy each other as far as like friendship, brotherhood, sisterhood, you can go far with that, man. You got your squad, you know what I'm saying?
What's the best thing about the poly relationship?
That we all get to be together.
That's true. It's so many different personalities, you know, and then on top of that, we're 3 different ethnicities, so we get to share our cultures together.
Oh yeah, food is the
Food
best.
is crazy, like.
Finance too, I mean.
Oh, that too.
incomes.
3 incomes. That doesn't hurt.
You still have to go through like trials and tribulations. Putting your emotions and things can wear you out. So don't give up.
In these dynamics, they do take longer to really find. It's easier to find one person, but it's harder to have 2. So definitely
to know
patience
both.
is a big thing, for sure.
We have a family to raise. We have bigger things to focus on. It's deeper than just us being together at this point. All right, y'all.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Those are nice. All right, y'all. It is a wrap.